You are about to discover a method of mental transformation that will elevate you from limitation to power, from confusion to clarity, from drifting through life to living with purpose. This is not a sermon or vague motivation. It is a system, a practical discipline to cleanse your mind from beliefs that have kept you small and replace them with ideas that make you powerful, confident, and free. This is not light reading. It is the breaking of mental chains and the rebuilding of thought. Every empire, invention, and achievement began as a single idea, believed in, spoken aloud, and acted upon without apology. Your mind is not a mirror reflecting the world. It is a mold shaping your world, and if you learn to control it, you can create anything. This teaching rests on the foundation of all success: a clear purpose, unshakable faith, daily self-suggestion, emotional repetition, and courageous action. Nothing will change if you only agree with these words but do not apply them. You must plant belief through repetition, purify your speech, and declare your aim daily until your thoughts align with your purpose. You will not just think differently, you will speak, walk, and act differently. Belief governs results. If you see yourself as weak, opportunities will vanish. If you believe in your power, life will bend to your will. This is not blind optimism, it is mental discipline. Thought is the seed, belief the fertilizer, repetition the sunlight, emotion the water, and action the harvest. Most people repeat failure unconsciously, feeding it through their words and posture. You will now learn to repeat success deliberately until it becomes your identity. Your greatest enemy is not laziness, it is drift, the silent pull of conformity that makes men live on autopilot. To rise, you must think on purpose, speak truth aloud, and act in faith long before proof appears. Replace every inherited limitation with self-chosen truth through repetition and desire. You have already been conditioned, but not by your own design. Since childhood, your mind has absorbed other people's fears, failures, and opinions, which grew into the beliefs shaping your life today. These were never your truths. They were planted suggestions. But now, it is your responsibility to recondition yourself. Every belief must be examined and rewritten according to your chosen purpose. You cannot change what you refuse to confront. From now on, you will choose your beliefs consciously. You will no longer live by thoughts handed to you. You will think only what serves your vision. Thought is the origin of all achievement. Repetition engraves it into identity. Speak your purpose aloud daily until belief replaces doubt. Identify the old programs, fear, failure, limitation, and replace them with strength, success, and faith. Every belief you allow to remain untested becomes a silent master. But you are not a servant. You are the designer of your destiny. Accept only those thoughts that move you forward. Speak only what you wish to see. Repeat only what you intend to become. Train your mind through daily command, for belief repeated becomes identity, and identity commands reality.
You must guard your mind like a fortress. Let no thought enter unless it strengthens your faith, sharpens your purpose, and moves you closer to the man you are becoming. Anything less is a thief. Cast it out. Most men suffer not from lack of opportunity, but from lack of chosen belief. They accept fear as fact, hesitation as humility, and failure as fate. But you are not most men. You think with intention. You know belief shapes behavior, and behavior shapes destiny. Build your belief system like a fortress. Write it, speak it, live it. Refuse the language of the defeated and speak only words that build power within. Declare, I am the architect of my destiny. My thoughts, words, and actions align with purpose, peace, and success. Remember, repetition builds belief, and belief commands results. Speak not of doubt, but of decision. Replace limitation with declaration. Say aloud who you are becoming. I am the man who acts with confidence, who commands his mind, who lives with purpose. Speak it until your voice carries conviction, for your words are blueprints of your future. Your voice is power. Train it to declare victory, not defeat. Speak truth aloud with emotion, for thought without feeling is lifeless. Feel your words, fuel them with belief, and let emotion ignite your vision into reality. Surround yourself only with order, ambition, and purpose. Your environment programs your mind. Remove what weakens your spirit and keep only what strengthens it. And finally, starve the old self. Deny his story, his habits, his excuses. Feed only the man you are becoming. Through daily repetition, visualization, and declaration, you will transform thought into belief, belief into behavior, and behavior into destiny. You are not waiting to become. You are becoming now.
Repetition is not mere habit. It is the foundation of mastery, the steady building of mental muscle. Just as the body grows strong by lifting weights daily, the mind becomes powerful by lifting truth every morning until that truth becomes one's nature. Napoleon Hill wrote Think and Grow Rich through this very discipline, repeating his aim, declaring his mission, and refusing to stop when doubt or delay appeared. Through repetition, belief was born, and belief created results. Words, he taught, are not idle. They are blueprints for reality. Every sentence spoken carries power. It either builds the man you are becoming or binds you to the one you used to be. To master creation, you must speak with intention, for careless words destroy faster than bad investments. Emotion, too, is not your ruler, but your servant. It must be directed, not obeyed. The wise man acts before he feels ready, speaks before he is certain, and trains his emotion until it fuels purpose rather than fear. Belief without action is illusion. Only movement makes faith real. Every deed aligned with your vision reinforces identity. Attention, likewise, is the gate of destiny. Whatever you continually focus on, you become. Guard your attention as a warrior guards his post, for scattered thought leads to scattered life. Purify your language. Remove every phrase of defeat, sarcasm, or limitation. Replace poison with power, weakness with command. Success, in the end, is rhythm, the rhythm of daily repetition, of thoughts, words, and actions repeated until they form law in the subconscious. Protect your mental diet. Do not consume gossip, complaint, or fear. Feed only on words, ideas, and company that strengthen your belief. For the mind, like the body, becomes what it consumes. Repetition builds rhythm. Rhythm shapes identity, and identity commands destiny. Speak, act, and think with precision, and you will rise by design, not by chance.
Lincoln once spoke not as a timid legislator, but as a man who had already accepted the weight of his purpose long before he was given the title of leader. That acceptance shaped his every step, and so must you now begin to walk in the identity you claim. Do not explain who you are, embody it. Let your presence speak your belief before your words ever do. If the world does not yet recognize your worth, let it be. For no man who walks daily in conviction can be denied forever. You must act like the man you've chosen to become before the world rewards you for it. Speak with dignity before you have status. Walk in confidence before you see results, and let your actions declare your identity. Repetition in silence is the root of greatness. What is built in the dark always bears fruit in the light. When no one watches, when no one praises, when no one believes, you must continue your affirmations, your practice, your discipline. The world tests every man through seasons of silence, but the one who persists through that void earns strength unseen by the rest. Results delay, growth hides, but both are forming beneath the surface. Never dig up the seeds simply because the harvest has not yet come. When doubt whispers, remind yourself, your repetition is not in vain. It builds unseen foundations until the day they burst into form. The old self will fight back. It will mock, resist, and beg for your attention. Ignore it. The voice of your past has no place in the man you are becoming. Every time it rises, answer with greater belief and stronger action. Do not reason with weakness. Replace it with faith, with movement, with purpose. The man you have built through repetition and identity is sacred. Protect him. Guard your thoughts, your speech, and your surroundings, for what is not protected soon decays. Do not allow old voices or environments to rewrite your new programming. Speak only strength, walk only in purpose, and remain loyal to your rituals. They are the armor of your new life. Remember, kings do not stop guarding their kingdoms after winning them, and you must not stop protecting the mind you've transformed. You are no longer becoming, you have become. Protect this man. Live as him. Speak as him. Build as him. For the one who guards his identity with the same fire he used to create it never falls back into the man he once was.